Biblically Centered Kids.
Happy Saturday! My name is Miss Danika, and you're listening to the Biblically Centered Kids podcast. Today is May 25th, 2024, and we're going to play a game. But first, on this day in 1935, American baseball player Babe Ruth hit his 714th and last home run of his career. He went on to retire later that year. Can you imagine hitting 714 home runs? I've tried to hit a baseball and it is hard. Do any of you play baseball? Well, if so, I hope that you have some great practices and games this summer. All right, on this day, May 25th, 1977, George Lucas's space opera film Star Wars Episode 4, New Hope, was released, launching one of the most successful and influential franchises in motion picture history. So on this day, May 25th, 1977, the first Star Wars movie was released in theaters. And since then, it has gone on to produce so many other movies and TV shows and video games and toys and all sorts of things. All right, before we play a new game, let's go over this week's biblical family virtue. We've been talking all about cooperation. If you remember, virtue U says, we unite in cooperation with others, doing our part to help. And today, you've probably played it before, but today we're going to play Would You Rather? Would you rather? Would you rather? I'm going to give you two options, and you choose which one you'd rather do or have. We're going to start off with a few Bible-based questions, and then move into just some other questions just for fun. But all of these choices will make you think. Are you ready to choose wisely? Here we go. Would you rather have the wisdom of Solomon to make smart decisions, or the strength of Samson to help others in tough situations? So would you rather have wisdom or strength? Let's think about it. Solomon's wisdom helped him rule wisely and make peace, while Samson's strength was great for protecting and doing hard tasks. I don't know about you, but I would probably say wisdom, because I know I could use that every day in my life. So I'm going to choose Solomon's wisdom. All right, here's our next one. Would you rather spend a day helping Noah build the ark, learning how to construct and prepare for big events? Or would you rather help Moses part the Red Sea, witnessing a miraculous event? So would you rather choose helping Noah on the ark or parting the Red Sea? Both choices involve great leaders who trusted God during incredible challenges. And so what inspires you more, doing the preparation or the actual miracle? I don't know. I think for me, I would want to see the Red Sea parted. I think that would have just been a really cool event to see. All right, next up. Would you rather lead people like Moses through tough times and big changes, or inspire a nation like Deborah, the prophetess and judge, who led with wisdom and courage? Both were great leaders, but their styles and challenges were quite different. Do you see yourself more as a guide through hardships, or a wise and courageous leader in decision making? I think I would have to choose Deborah. I would want to be like Deborah. What did you say? Either of those would be a great choice. All right, here's our last Bible-based question. Would you rather have the faith of Abraham, who followed God's call without knowing where it would lead? Or would you want to have the loyalty of Ruth, who stuck by Naomi through thick and thin? Both of those, faith and loyalty, are strong virtues. Abraham's faith set the foundation of many nations, and Ruth's loyalty brought her to a new home and life. So which of those resonates more with you? I would say in my life, I would want to have the faith of Abraham, not knowing where it would lead. but just having faith in God. All right. Well, now we're going to move on to some more would you rathers that are a little bit more fun, but I really enjoyed those Bible-based ones. Okay. Number 1, would you rather have the ability to jump as high as a kangaroo or to be able to swim as fast as a dolphin? Jump high or swim fast? Now that it's summer, I'm going to choose swimming because it's going to get hot and I would love to swim. I love to swim anyways, but swimming as fast as a dolphin I think would be a lot of fun. All right, number 2, would you rather have a pet dinosaur or a pet unicorn? I know. I think it depends on what dinosaur, right? So I think I'm probably going to have to play it safe and stick with unicorn, a pet unicorn. All right, number 3, would you rather be able to talk to animals or speak every human language? Ooh, that's kind of a tricky one. Talk to animals or speak every human language? I would say speak every human language. That way I could travel and not have to worry about not knowing what things said or where to go. I would just be able to ask them, and I think that would be a really cool thing to do. Okay, would you rather have pizza for every meal or ice cream for every meal?
Yummy.
This one is tough. I think either I would get really sick and tired of having after one day, but I'm going to have to go with pizza. I'm more like salty, savory things. So I'm going to say I would have pizza at every meal instead of ice cream. All right, question number 5. Would you rather have a magic carpet that flies or your own personal robot?
I am alone.
So would you rather have a magic carpet that flies you around or a personal robot? I think I'm going to have to go with personal robot. I'm a mom. I have a lot of things to do, and I think a robot would just help me accomplish things quicker and maybe even better than how I do them. Okay, question number 6. Would you rather be able to turn invisible or be able to fly? Oh, this is probably the classic superhero question. Invisibility or flying? You know what? I'm going to say flying. Because then I can, anytime I want to travel or go somewhere, I can just fly. I think that would be a lot of fun. All right, number 7. Would you rather live in a tree house or a castle? A tree house or a castle? I don't know. I think either of those would be a lot of fun. You know what? I'm going to say treehouse. I think that would be a lot of fun. You could have a rope ladder climbing up there, maybe have a telescope. I think that would be fun. Okay, number 8. Would you rather always have to sing instead of speaking or dance everywhere you go? So sing instead of speaking or dance. I'm going to say dance. Because I think you should just be dancing all the time anyways, right? We have a lot to be excited about. I would rather do that than sing. Question number 9. Would you rather spend the day at an amusement park or at a water park? Which do you like better, roller coasters or water rides? I love a good roller coaster, so I'm going to go with amusement park. Okay, and question number 10. Would you rather explore space or the ocean? This is our last question. Would you rather explore space or the ocean? They are both so vast, and it would take forever to explore both. I don't know. This is a tough one for me. I'm going to say the ocean, even though the ocean still kind of scares me. But I think it would be a lot of fun to explore all the different creatures that live in the ocean. All right. Well, I love how this game is really different for everything, depending on our unique God-given personalities. And as we saw from our first few Bible questions, God gives us all different gifts and talents. I really enjoyed getting to know you better with all of our Would You Rather questions today. Keep practicing your biblical virtues. Until next time.